Hey guys, welcome. Today I thought I would do my Amazon haul. I have tried to actually record this 3 times, so if items are opened already, you know why. One thing I do want to say at the beginning of this video, if you see anything in this video that you would like, please check the description because I'm going to try and link everything down there somewhere of all the items that are on here as I go through them. And yeah, maybe you'll see something that you like and want to pick up. So first thing I'm going to start with is this smart lamp that I got. I obviously haven't got this in its packaging because I have been using it. I've set it up next to my bed already because I was just really eager to use it, and that was obviously before I realized that my old videos were corrupted or whatever. But I got this lamp. It's just a cheap one off Amazon, as cheap as it can be. I didn't realize it's also a Bluetooth speaker. I guess I just didn't pay that much attention, but it basically has a LED. That is so weird watching that. It has an LED time clock on the front. It has obviously these settings at the bottom, which is just, my camera will stop focusing on me. Okay, well, never mind then. Basically, it's just a smart lamp, and it has obviously 3 different settings of brightness, and it's just a nice lamp because I am going to be breastfeeding and waking up through the night where I don't have to go and make a bottle. There might be just some nights where I just wake up, use some hand sanitizer, have a changing bit next to my bed and just feed and change in bed to save me getting up multiple times through the night when he's first born. So I have this just so I could just quickly tap on it and away you go. It does also have some color settings on here, so if, say, maybe I might use it at night, that I use the color settings, because I think red is meant to be like a really nice ambiance for when you try to get a baby to go to sleep. So anyway, even if not, I kind of like it. But you can kind of just long tap on it and it changes the colors. So there's a red, blue, green, purple, cyan, and then it goes back to red. Oh, actually, this one kind of fades through all of the colors. So excuse me getting out of breath, by the way. All these videos normally have a bunch of cuts in them because I get so out of breath from talking so much. But yeah, I just thought it was really cool. And of course, like I said before, you can set up alarm clocks. It can go into the radio, Bluetooth to your phone with a little speaker. So you could use it for lots of different things. And I'm already using it because I don't have a lamp next to my bed. So when I got this, I was like, you know what? I'm going to use this from now on. Why not? It is also portable, as you can tell. There's no batteries in it. So there's just a micro USB charging port there. There's obviously an aux cord, and then you can put a micro SD card in here. Personally, I don't know why you would, but maybe you've got music on an SD card that you would rather play. I don't know. Next up in the nighttime sleep category is I did pick up the infamous Ewan the sheep. I've seen this guy a lot online, and basically I haven't got any batteries in him right now, or else I would go through the settings. I don't actually know what it sounds like yet, but it basically has like a shush noise, heartbeat noise, I think, a red light in it as well, and all these other things. I did pay a little bit more to get the Deluxe, so it has like a crying sensor. I honestly just want to get the more up-to-date one because I don't know how much better it is than the older version, and maybe it had more options on it, I'm not sure. But I wouldn't say it was expensive, but I wouldn't say it was cheap either. But this little part does come out, and obviously you can just take Ewan and throw him in the wash as long as you take this part out, which is just velcroed on in the middle here, which is quite handy. I think you can only do that with this one. I don't think you can do that with the cheaper one. Again, there's so many different factors to this one because it's a more upgraded one, so you'd have to check it out to see which one you would prefer. And obviously you can get a purple one or you can get this one. Because I'm having a little boy, I thought I would just get the simple one. Another sleep kind of item, they will use it probably even if he's not going to sleep, but I did pick up some swaddle wraps with a matching knotted hat. Obviously it doesn't come knotted, it's just a long hat. I'll actually take this one out. Release the swaddle. So yeah, as you can see, this is what the hat looks like before you knot it. So obviously you just stick a little knot in there and it looks super cute. So these are both by Miracle Baby. I think they're just honestly probably a cheaper branded or unbranded swaddle set, but I did get just 2 colors. I am having a boy, but I do like neutral tones, so obviously I've got mustard yellow because I personally just like mustard yellow when it comes to clothing. I'm not really a yellow person, but when it comes to clothing I quite like it. And obviously I just got him this like kind of grayish blue kind of color, and I think it's equally just as cute. So I'll obviously wash them, and then when I pack a hospital bag for him, I am going to take one of these to the hospital as well. But they're really nice quality, to be honest, and they're somewhat stretchy as well. But yeah, I'd say they're like quite stretchy, and yeah, they're really soft. I think once I wash them they'll be even softer, obviously, because I haven't washed any of this stuff yet, which is why I'm happy enough to be touching it and things like that, and not being too fussy about it. The next kind of bed items is, if you did see my big buy video, which if you didn't, the link will be in the description, but I did do a big buys video and I mentioned how I got secondhand Moses baskets, so I did buy mattresses for them. I think this is the Schnuggle Cozy Quilt mattress. I'd say they're pretty good. I mean, they come with a cover on them as well, a like waterproof cover that you can unzip. Maybe there, that you can unzip them. I've kept the covers on because I do have pets, and obviously as much as the pets aren't allowed in the nursery, like at all, I just thought until I'm putting together the Moses baskets, I would just leave them in their packaging for now. But yeah, I did pick up 2 of them because of course I do have 2 Moses baskets. Okay, so that's it for all the like bedtime sleepy kind of items. The rest are kind of different, but this is the changing bag, or I think in America it's called diaper, but here we call it a nappy. So a nappy caddy. I have already filled it with like things that I'm going to be using and stuff. So it has like, this is the front, has like 3 pockets here, 3 pockets at the back, and then 1 large one at the side each time. And then obviously I've just put, you know, just because I wanted to fill it. I don't know why, it's just when I've got these things I'm like, oh my god, I just want to use it right now. But I do have obviously nappies in there. I've got some baby powder, which I probably won't even use. I don't know why it's in here. Same with the baby oil, wipes, a care kit, and all the other things. Obviously have my thermometer, nipple balm, and in the back here I've just got some Metanium nappy rush stuff and some daily care Metanium daily stuff. On the case of travel, I did pick up a pink lining wonder bag, and I have to say, out of all of the purchases, this is the one that I was really happy to get, because pink lining is a popular but expensive, or for me expensive and quite cheap, but like this is quite an expensive brand for a changing bag, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, but thankfully I was able to. So I'm very thankful for the fact that I was able to be in a position to get this nappy bag, because I really didn't think I was going to be able to. But yeah, I got the pears and apples one because I'm having a boy, so my favourite colour is blue anyway, so it didn't really matter. But I will be using this because it is absolutely huge. Like, I can't do it justice, but it can carry so much. And I think I'm going to use this as my baby's hospital bag too, so I'm going to start putting little things in here. I'm only 25 weeks, so realistically I shouldn't even be thinking about a hospital bag yet, but again, I'm just really impatient. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put little things in here at a time, and then eventually I'll do a video for you guys of what's in my hospital bags, baby and then me and Luke. But yeah, it's got loads of pockets, big one in the front which has like a key thing. Yeah, it has like a key clip in there. There's also a little mirror if you so wish to do your makeup, I guess, I'm not sure. There's a pocket for your phone. Obviously all the lining is pink, hence the name. The back, obviously I did want to get a backpack because I have 2 dogs, and yeah, I just wanted to get a backpack one, so if I'm walking them on like a split lead, I've got one hand for the dogs, hopefully a baby carrier, and then a hand free for him, and I can just throw this on my shoulders and it'll even the weight out, which is perfect for me if that goes as well as I'm saying it will, because if you have dogs, you know not all that goes that well. There is also hooks bottom and top. I think the ones on the top, obviously because these come out and have hooks on the bottom, I think they clip so it like wrap around your stroller. Inside it did come with a bottle holder as well, which as much as I'm going to be breastfeeding, on the rare occasion I am going to be giving him a bottle, but of breast milk only, not formula, so I'll be using pumps and etc. And then obviously I have a changing mat in here as well, and I would say this will stay in here for the most part, but it's just a nice simple changing mat for when we're out and about. But inside obviously has this big zip at the back, and then there's a big pocket in the front here as well, just for you to fill this with a bunch of things. And yeah, either way, extremely happy with this purchase. I think, again, out of everything that I got on Amazon, I was extremely happy to see and feel this and like open it up as if it was Christmas. The other thing that I got that was kind of travel, so kind of in the same section as that, I did just get a simple baby car mirror. I wasn't honestly fussy about which kind of one to get, because obviously in certain situations I'm like gonna be in the back with him. If I'm on a long drive with my partner or something, I'll be in the back with him, until he's in an age where I can feel confident not having to be next to him. With my anxiety that probably won't happen, but you know, this is just a simple baby car mirror, and obviously it has some straps at the back, and it just simply will clip in a bunch of different ways that you want. One other thing that I got was I did get a bath thermometer. I got this little rubber ducky. I don't know why. I really don't know why. There's Tommy Tippy ones out there and everything, and I think even now I realized that in the Scotland's baby box that you get for free, which when that arrives I'm going to be doing a video on everything I get in that, but I found out that I think you get a bath thermometer in there as well. But I did get a rubber ducky one. Obviously the thermometer is just going to tell me the temperatures up here, and you put your batteries and things in there. On to last items, there is a feeding kind of section, but I was very lucky. 3 of these items, or 4 of them technically, I didn't actually pay for. My family member, they wanted to buy me something, and I was like, I'm really awkward when people want to buy me things because they say, oh, what do you need? And I'm like, oh, if you could get me some blankets, like some cream or brown blankets, that would be really helpful. But she was just like, no, I can get you more than just some blankets. And then I was like, oh crap, I don't know what to ask for, because at this point I had nothing. So she offered to buy me bottles, and I told her that I really wanted to get the Nuk bottles because, again, I'm going to be breastfeeding, but not exclusively. Like for the first 3 weeks, I think, or first month, I will just try and breastfeed exclusively so I can get my milk kind of in a routine, but I do want to pump as well because I want Luke to have the option to feed his child, because I feel like dads miss out on that a little bit. This has the bottle brush first dummy, which I will take in my hospital bag. I don't know if I'll actually use it because I'm going to be breastfeeding and I want to be able to pick up on like the signs of my child being hungry, but say they just need soothed by something, I don't know, maybe I'll try it. I really don't know. The open and close smart lock thing, 2 small bottles and 2 larger bottles, and there is actually 6 teats. I've got my face in here. There is like 6 teats, so there's 2, 1 in each bottle here, 1 on the end of each bottle, and then 1 on the end of each bottle here. So they all have different flows as well for different ages of your child as well. Next in this bundle is the Nuk Baby Bottle Cleanser. Obviously it says removes milk stains with organic enzymes. I am going to be using a dishwasher, but on the odd occasion that I am going to just wash them by hand because it's easier, I probably will give it a quick scrub with this even before putting it in the dishwasher, just to get that like milky residue off, and then it can go in the dishwasher. Also in the bundle there was a bottle, and I think it's baby food? Yeah. And it'll also heat up a baby food as well, the glass jars. Obviously I want to get a little blender because I cook homemade food pretty much every night, and if my baby can have some of them things, then I'm just going to give them homemade food. But yeah, for the times that obviously I'm using glass jars, for any times that Luke's heating up some breast milk from the freezer or anything like that, he can use that. And yeah, and last thing is obviously a sterilizer, and I'm not going to be buying an electric sterilizer. I personally just don't feel like it's going to be worth it for me to get an electric sterilizer because I'm going to be breastfeeding the majority of the time. Like I would say 95% of the time I'm going to try and just breastfeed, and then the other 5% is going to be like one occasional bottle from Luke so he can bond as well, or if I need an extra bit in bed or whatever. So yeah, this will just be sterilizing things like my pumps or bottles on the odd occasion, dummies, that sort of thing. So I really am not fussy to get an electric sterilizer, which I know some people say is like top of their list, but it's really not the top of the list for mine. This is the pump I decided to get. I did see a lot of different reviews on lots of different pumps, and the two that had the best reviews was this one and the Medela. The Medela had better reviews for the electric pump though, and if I'm completely honest, again, same as the sterilizer, I just didn't see the point in me investing money in an electric pump, and I'm going to be breastfeeding for the majority of the time, so I didn't see the point in investing in an electric pump. He's moving right now, that is so weird. So yeah, I just thought I would get a manual pump instead. I don't know, I could be wrong, and I honestly don't know how often I'm going to use this, but when it came to the manual pumps, this had slightly better reviews than the Medela. Again, I could be wrong, it really depends. I think if you prefer a brand, then you're going to have a biased review. I don't know anything about baby stuff, so I could be wrong, but this was popular and it was decently priced, so this is the one I got. I don't know. Anyway, moving on to the same section as pumps, I did obviously get these storage cups as well, which is for breast milk, and it comes with an adapter on there as well that can adapt onto the breast pump that I have, the manual breast pump. It might go onto an electric one, I honestly don't know. But it's just so I can store milk in the freezer, and on the top of each lid it does have, it might be on the cup, I thought it was on the lid, but it's saying here now that you write on the cup. But anyway, you can write the date and everything on the cup of when the milk was expressed, and I think they're fairly good sized as well. My camera is just not wanting to work with me at all today. That's cool, you do what you want to do. But yeah, you can attach different things onto here, onto the cups themselves with the adapter if you really wanted to. And last but not least, probably one of the items I've seen breastfeeding moms talk about all the time, whether you use it as a breast pump, a letdown catcher, or whatever you want to use it for. Realistically, I think that's the only two items, was a Haakaa. And I wasn't sure if I was going to get one of these initially, and I was just going to get a letdown catcher, but then I found out that people use this as a letdown catcher, and then I was like, oh, so it's not just a breast pump, you can use it as a letdown catcher when you're feeding on one side or whatever. And yeah, that's what people were saying, so I was really happy I did get this. Okay, so that was my third time reviewing and showing you guys these items. I'm pretty sure that I've gotten it okay this time, but you know, my luck, probably not. From me and Ewan the sheep, we will see you in the next video. Please stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys! I really just realised you don't even have eyeballs. You have moons for eyeballs. My dog just scared the shit out of me. Okay, I'm going. Bye!